The casino lobby is trying to save Dade Phelan. It's May 21st, 2024, and these are your headlines. Billionaire casino interests have spent big in the final weeks of the runoff campaign to help House Speaker Dade Phelan as well as some of his allies. Earlier this month, the Texas Defense PAC was created and started advertising for embattled House incumbents, including Dade Phelan, Justin Holland, John Kemp, and Frederick Frazier, as well as John McQueenie, who's running in an open race. David Covey, who's running against Phelan, immediately took aim at the group's then-treasurer Andrew Cates, whose lobby firm had previously received payments from liberal groups such as Texas Blue Action Democrats and Mothers Against Greg Abbott. While Cates was quickly removed and replaced as the PAC's treasurer, the source of the group's funding was unknown until now. New campaign finance reports released today reveal the Texas Defense PAC is wholly funded by Miriam Adelson, the owner of the Las Vegas Sands Casino Group. Adelson's contribution was over $9 million, with the PAC reporting spending of over $3 million by May 18th, which is the end of the reporting period. Moneyed casino interests have been targeting Texas as they seek to bring casinos to the state. McQueenie, who's running for the open seat being vacated by State Representative Craig Goldman, who's running for Congress, was the biggest recipient of the Texas Defense PAC's funds, receiving nearly $1.3 million. The other four candidates, including Dade Phelan, received about $500,000. Nearly 2 years after an employee with the Starr County District Attorney's Office was arrested for human smuggling, she has pleaded guilty to the charges. Bernice Annette Garza, who worked as a crime victims coordinator, was arrested in 2022 by federal authorities on a charge of conspiracy to smuggle illegal aliens into the country. Garza allegedly transported the illegal aliens to Houston using a Starr County vehicle and was helped by two other individuals. When talking to authorities, Garza allegedly admitted to participating in more than 40 human smuggling events since June of 2022. Garza would drive the illegal aliens in the county vehicle past the checkpoint in Hebronville, where she would pass the job onto two other individuals. They would then drive the illegal aliens to Houston in the county vehicle. Rosa alleged that Garza gave her the county vehicle and a DA badge to display, and the aliens were instructed to portray themselves as crime victims. In return, she would receive a payment of $3,000. The three would make 2 to 3 trips to Houston per week, each time transporting about 3 to 4 illegal aliens further into the country. The group's crimes were discovered after that county vehicle was stopped in Victoria County for a tinted window violation. The Victoria County Sheriff's Department had received previous tips that the county vehicle had been used for several unauthorized trips to Houston and was suspected of criminal activity involvement. Well, after Garza's arrest, she was subsequently fired from the Starr County DA's office, and the 4 illegal aliens in the vehicle at the time were turned over to U.S. Border Patrol agents. Now, nearly 2 years later, Garza has pled guilty to conspiracy to transport undocumented people within the United States. Additionally, her 2 accomplices have pleaded guilty to human smuggling charges.
What's next for Texans for lawsuit reform, and how did things go so wrong? How does a group go from kicking off the Texas miracle to ticking off Texas voters? I'm Valerie Munoz, the host of Season 7 of Exposed, The Beast of Austin, where we'll look at how Texans for lawsuit reform went from fighting for all Texans to doing whatever necessary to cling to power. Available wherever you get podcasts.
Local officials in Hood County are the latest now to reject the Biden administration's drastic Title IX rewrite, which undermines the law's protections for girls in schools by mandating compliance with radical gender ideology. Hood County commissioners approved a resolution denouncing their Title IX changes at their meeting last week. Commissioner Nanette Samuelson said it passed unanimously with applause from the attendees. Commissioners cited concerns about the safety and well-being of female students. The Biden administration released its rewrite of Title IX, which is designed to protect women from sex-based discrimination, in April. The new version adds gender identity as a protected class and forces schools to allow males and female spaces, including bathrooms, locker rooms, where students undress and shower, and sports activities. If a school refuses to comply with the changes, the government threatens to withhold federal funding. Well, commissioners in Hood County said in their resolution that the proposed changes to Title IX far exceed the president's executive powers and therefore far exceed his constitutional authority. The county's resolution urges school districts within Hood County to join the Commissioner's Court in denouncing the regulatory changes, which are set to take effect on August 1st. The resolution also calls on those school districts to consider finding alternatives to accepting federal funds. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.